Hey guys, so good evening. We're back once again for another edition of our Stocks by Request, where we talk about the top stocks that you guys requested via social media, and do a we also do an update on pressing stories, pressing items that have caused either the index to move and what's happening on the stock market on a general basis. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Marvin Gurmo. I'm a stock market trader and investor, and the whole goal of this channel, Stock Investing Made Easy, is to give you insights, information, and data to make the right decision on your investments. Please do not buy, sell, hold, or avoid a stock just because it's talked about here in YouTube. Please make your own due diligence. Please do your own research. Please analyze the stocks based on your own buy and sell signals. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your responsibility. It's so important that you come in with your own strategy, and that's the heart of this channel too, so that you get to see the principles and the strategies behind this. And by no means this is me telling you what to buy, sell, hold, or avoid. It has to be you, it has to be your own parameters. So if you guys are ready, comment I'm ready, comment I'm excited, comment I want to know more about the markets. So just to give you an update, no, the PSEI closed at 7,000. Let me cross check. 7,051. It's up 1.33%, up 92.64 points for the day. Value turnover was massively high again at 10.01 billion pesos. What's interesting though, for today, foreigners started to sell. We had a net foreign selling of 374 million pesos. And looking at the movers, no, we have SM, Ali, AC, JG Summit, BPI, BDO, MBT, Meg, SM Prime, massively up. BDO once again, similar to what we have been talking about over the past few days, BDO has been having larger strides of value turnover. For today, it closed at 1.3 billion pesos. And if you've been following the narrative, I've mentioned this on previous videos that AC's up, Ali's up, SM's up, SM Prime's up. Large chunks of the index are on those four stocks and also BDO. Among those five stocks, you have BDO that hasn't moved up as much. So let's see how it goes. And for those who are asking about BDO, I posted an analysis on it yesterday, showing its current trajectory, where it's headed from a price standpoint as well. So for this video, I just want to focus on Dito. I want to focus on ASEN. I want to focus on Ayala Corp, and I want to talk about MerryMart as well. Then our entire analysis of the index. So looking at the PSEI right here, you can see no very clear still that the resistance that I mentioned, that we talked about, that has been pegged over the past few days is still it's still there. If you look at it right here, we can see the resistance that's so clear to be still there. It has not, if you'll allow me to zoom in, it has not broken past this resistance right here. And as it has not broken past the 7125 resistance, we've seen it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days already having an area of hesitation to move up. It has not corrected massively down, which in my opinion, short term, we could possibly see a support here for the short term, somewhere around this level at the 6520 area, or somewhere around here, around that area, 6520, 6570, should there be any short-term correction. But also we have our longer term support level somewhere around here. You can peg also the 200-day moving average for that, and which also coincides, if you'll allow me to zoom out, it coincides right here with the uptrend that has started to form as well. So anyways, one thing that's so clear right now is over the past few days, we have seen the market really not move up, primarily because of the resistance. So again, failure to break this level, we may see a level of correction that may cause the markets to move slightly lower for the short term. So possible correction could be here, failure to break out from the resistance. But if we see it start to break out, we see it start to push higher, then we could possibly see the market go to at least 7540. So for that to happen, again, large cap stocks need to push up or at least be bought higher. And above and beyond that, foreigners, in my opinion, should continually start to buy. Foreigners should continually be part of buying it at higher prices. All right. So let's talk about uh, let's talk about There's a lot of interesting, no, ASEN and Dito. I'll start with AC first, then we'll make our way with Dito, then maybe then maybe ASEN, something in that order. Comment below if you're learning. Comment if this is something that's helping you. So if you look at AC, it's so similar to how the index is progressing. When I say it's so similar, because it really has not broken past this particular resistance at the 875 level. That being said, it's also similar to how the index looks like, that it has not broken past its resistance. But similar also to the index, you can see it right here, that the upward trending line for AC is still right there. As you can see, it's so clear right there. And if you follow the trajectory also, all of the moving averages, short, mid, and long term, are still pretty much intact. Bollinger Bands are also confirming the bullishness of it. There's still no reversal signal, up and only for the resistance that's currently blocking it. But the trend is still pointing that AC is still pushing up. And while all of that is happening, money is moving into the stock. So please write this down. It really hasn't changed as much. Resistances right now, 871, 948, 981. Current support level is at the 805 level. Short, mid, and long-term price and momentum oscillators are bullish as of this point in time. Let's look at Dito. Dito, as you all know, was suspended, had a trading halt over the past days. Um, as you can see, though, it's still moving in the same sideways pattern as what it has always been over since even prior to the trading halt. As you can see here, it's still respecting the 6 to 7 peso level, which I think I posted a video about this. The purchase also of the Dito CME shares, at least for the share swap, is pegged at around the 6 to 6.9 level. So this is where it's currently also moving and progressing. So from a trend point of view, nothing much has changed for Dito. It's still consolidating. It's still moving sideways. Resistance is close to the 5.8, 5.96 peso level. Resistance is at the 7 peso level. And that's a tradable range where it's at. And what's so interesting about that, if you'll try to look at it very, very well, intraday, no, you saw Dito hit as high as 6.87, which is close to this resistance level. After hitting that, boom, it started to retrace down. And that's what's so interesting about technicals, is we don't actually need to predict. We don't actually need to forecast. We don't actually need to guess, because everything you need to know is found in the charts. Everything you need to know, you can find it from how you plot the support and resistances. So 5.86 support, resistance is at the 7 peso level. So let's continue. So we talked about AC, we talked about Dito. I want to talk about MerryMart, and we've talked about, I posted a video about this a couple of days ago. Why is it up? We talked about current changes and movements also dun sa MerryMart. Ano nagbago mula nung nag-IPO siya. And as of this point in time, what's so interesting is the 4.5 level, which used to be the resistance, right here, so clear. That used to be the resistance, that used to be an area that was blocking MerryMart, is now the new support. We saw it last November 16, no, that broke out from this 4.5 resistance level. Then it had a bit of selling November 17. Then today, intraday, it went close. Look at this. If you'll allow me to zoom in, you will see this quite interesting. Here, it tried to hit that level intraday, but it did not it did not go lower, thus confirming close to the 4.5 level. We have a level of support there. 4.5 support, which boom, after hitting that, we saw the stock go above its opening price. The stock opened at 4.75, allowing it to push higher and go back to the 5.15 level. So if you're looking at it right now, it's the first time we've seen MerryMart close above 5 pesos in its entire history. As of this time also, short, mid, and long-term indicators are showing that there's still no trend reversal. Even price and momentum indicators are still showing no trend reversal as well. So as of this point in time, if you're watching this, please remember MerryMart is newly IPO'd, meaning there is not much historical price information. But from what we have, what we know right now is the trend is up. What we do know right now is there is a support at the 4.5 level. What we do know right now also is there's currently no resistance yet. And what we do know right now from the information that we have is still there's no reversal signal in sight. Comment below if you're learning. Comment if this is something that's helping you. And by the way, for those who are asking, ang daming pa rin nagpapadala ng questions na what happens kung namatay kayo, what happens to your stock, how can you transfer it. We posted a video on that. It's in my first channel. And we also posted a video. A lot of you have been asking, practical pa ba for stock investors to get insurance? We also posted it there. Kasi madami nagtatanong na, ah, dapat yata invest ko na lang sa stock market lahat, wag ko na ilagay sa insurance. I made my first batch of videos talking about life insurance and how is it applicable also in my life as a stock investor, and in my life also as a person who does not have any company life insurance, because I'm not really employed, been unemployed for more than for a decade. Anyways, so there, so we have MM, Dito, and AC. Then let's look at AC energy. Please remember, movement for AC energy also is highly connected to uh, pretty much highly connected to the SRO that's there. For those who don't know what an SRO is, I posted a video on that on my main channel. Just go there or just search SRO stock rights offering Marvin Germo, lalabas yung mga lumang video. So if you're asking, by the way, if you guys have some questions, majority of the basic strategies, principles, uh, are I already have videos on that. You just have to look at the older ones or just research it. So AC Energy, similar to MerryMart, same thing. Price and momentum indicators, trend lines are still showing you that the stock's still bullish. No change in it. Bollinger Bands are confirming the bullishness of the stock. While this is all happening, money is still pushing into the stock as well. Candlesticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days already of green, large candles, denoting a more bullish undertone for the stock. Massive movements. No, if you'll note this, no, the move started, look here, somewhere around September 1, early September 7, right after the breakout from the 2.8 level. Boom. ASEN started to massively push up and went higher. So as of now, this is what we do know based on the information that we have. Support 3.92. Stock still in an uptrend. No reversal signal yet as of this point in time. Money is moving in. All of the other moving averages and price indicators are not showing it a trend reversal. We are still also in an uptrend, and it's under consecutive days of large green candle. So please do note and write this down. 3.92 is the support level. Again, we don't know if tomorrow the stock will be up. No one can guarantee that, and no one can forecast that. But what we do know is the current direction. Technicals will never tell you, will never predict it for you. Please, whenever people tell you that they can predict prices, that doesn't happen. That doesn't work. Been doing this for over a decade, and no one can fully predict to the very letter how a stock will close. No one can do that. But what we do know, and what's so amazing about the stock market, is we can follow the trend, and which for ASEN, we know it's still pushing up, or we can follow the range. And what we do know right now is ASEN has support at this here in the Philippines. He gave his analysis on it. And my take also on that is I really believe renewable energy will be the prevailing theme. No, green energy will be a prevailing theme. And our latest video on our first channel, depending on what time you're watching this video, talks about also sustainable and impact investing. So very clear insights for all of you. So guys, if you guys have any questions on what stocks you guys want me to analyze some more, just feel free to put it in the comment section below. That's one way to reach me. Second is via Instagram DMs. Slide a DM on my Instagram and then send your questions there. Medyo dumadami lang talaga yung questions, and I'm trying to do as much as I can to be able to answer. I try to answer 10 to 20 messages on a daily basis. Then Patreon community, link is in the description. And for those who want to support this channel, we have a YouTube community. It's also down below. Quick plug, for those who want to learn technical and fundamental analysis, we have playlists below in YouTube for you to be able to learn about it. For those who want to trade US markets, we have eToro. You can buy, sell stocks for only $50, and you can have a virtual trading account, meaning you can simulate buying and selling US stocks without actually using your own money. And lastly, I started the third channel. It's called Marvin Germo Uncut. Those are raw podcast type content, no edits. The raw unadulterated, tama ba yung term, content with all of the people that I interviewed. No fluff, just pure content. And I know that there are people who like it that way. So that's all for you guys. And I guess that's I guess that's it. Books are in the description also below for those who want to learn via book format and reading. So that's it. I hope you guys learn a lot, and I hope that this is something that's helping you, pushing you towards your dreams of financial freedom. So, Marvin Gurmo, I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. If you guys have any learnings from this, please feel free to put it in the comment section, or kung gusto nyo nang supportan yung video na to, comment it also below. I'll go for the YouTube algorithm and press like na rin because it really helps this video to be pushed up by YouTube and to be seen by more people. So, that's it for now. Marvin Gurmo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Kahit sinabi ko na yun kanina. But see you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.